We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Hello and welcome to La La Land on LA Talk Live. That's Dorothy Dillingham Blue.
Hey, there I'm kind of on live, not really.
What she's saying is, hi everyone, I'm back from vacation and I'm so glad to be here. And Brett, you're looking very handsome today.
Yes, you.
No, she didn't say that. Okay, well as soon as we get Dorothy's microphone, there she
there
is.
I am.
Hey.
Oh wow, I'm on mono though. No. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on talking.
Okay, tell everyone who I am real quick.
Hey, that's Brett Chapin.
And thanks for joining us on La La Land. This is the only nationally broadcast show by Los Angeles artists about Los Angeles artists on episode 143.
Yes, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Oh my goodness, it's 2014.
Yeah, it is.
Also known as my first anniversary
Oh.
as La La Land host, co-host here with Brett Chapin. Thank you very
That's
much.
right.
Very much.
Do you remember what day exactly you started last year? Like what number day it was?
I think it was like the 3rd.
The 3rd? Okay,
I think
so
it was the 3rd. I can double check that for you.
that means
though.
that you're in your second year of La La Land today.
Shazam. I love it.
Crazy. Well, we're glad you're here.
Hey.
We're glad you won the co-host contest. Did you have a good vacation, Dorothy? Dorothy's been gone for the last 2 weeks.
I have been gone for the last 2 weeks.
I've
It
been
was
flying
actually
solo.
it was the 5th. It was the 5th. So it'll be exactly 1 year tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow you'll be in your second year.
Yes.
Fair
yes.
enough.
I had a very busy time. It was I traveled to the Carolinas. I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, and then my dad still lives there, and my grandparents live in Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is a bit north, and then even farther north into Charlotte, North Carolina, is where my mother and my sister live. So I traveled and visited and stayed overnight in all 3 places. I do not suggest that. No. I'm just throwing that out there. That was a lot of different beds and everything to stay in. So.
Which in some cases can be fun, but in that case,
when you're single and swingle and going having a good time, that's one thing.
Different.
It's very different. But okay, so I have a short story. Okay, so when we stayed with my grandparents in Rock Hill, they are in an independent senior living facility, and what they have there are these guest rooms and we didn't have to pay for it. I mean, it was really cool. So I'm like, oh, this is great. And we go in and there's like it's a little 1-bedroom apartment, and Rex had his own bed and room and all this. It was great. This is so exciting. It's so quiet. It's really quiet because it's a bunch of old people in there. But anyway,
makes sense.
you love it.
Yeah.
But then we hunkered down for the night, and I don't know how many people died on the mattress that my husband and I had to sleep on. It was, it was like, I don't know. There were no springs. I don't know if something had been removed in order to remove a dead body from there. I'm really not sure. It was the worst. Oh my gosh. And my husband is 6'2", so I mean he needs a lot of room to sleep, and so I usually end up kind of he's like this and I'm like this if it's a bad mattress, and then somehow it kind of flipped at one point. It was just terrible. It was just bad.
So the lesson that we learn is don't sleep on a bad mattress that
Don't
people
sleep
have
on
died
that-
on.
Well, I don't. You know what? They probably didn't die on there,
I
but
hope not.
they were because there's a hospice area. But anyway, there's skilled nursing somewhere else in the building. But
Are we bringing the show to a grinding halt already? It's only like 12:08.
But
Let's
just
at least
saying.
talk to our guests first.
I know.
Yeah.
We will. But it's just one of those things. You gotta, please make sure you get a good mattress, people.
Replace your mattress every 8 years. That's what they say.
That's what they say. Or get a double-sided mattress, and then it's every 16. So anyway.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you had a good vacation outside of the sleeping on death.
Right.
Good.
Outside of that, got to see a lot of family. That was fun. I got to
Awesome.
see my musician cousin, Richard Dillingham, who is awesome. We call him Rock and Roll Richard. And so, that I'm really glad to have Jake joining us. Mike, sorry.
Can we call you Jake today?
No,
You can call me
Peralta.
anything you want.
But it's Mike Peralta.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the last name right. Anyway, but I'm glad to have music because,
Yeah.
I'm excited to have live music. I like it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, good. We're glad to have you back.
Thanks.
We had a crazy time while you were gone.
Yes. Yes.
We talked to Bonnie Gillespie and
Mhm.
the cast of Peter Pan, the
Right.
musical.
I've got my
First week.
tickets to that. I'm very excited.
Yes, me too. Can't wait to go see it at the Warner Grand Theater.
Yes, down in San Pedro.
Yes. And the second weekend, we had Charlene Tilton and Juliana Hansen talking to us about the ALS benefit that they're doing
Yep.
over at the Pasadena Playhouse. That is on January 13th.
Yes.
So we had a good
I
time
think
while you
I'm
were gone.
headed. Yeah, well, you
You know.
have an okay time when I'm gone, but
Yeah, I mean, and not to be rude, it was nice to do it by myself. But yay, Dorothy! Cool. Okay. So today, hey,
Hey.
I feel like everything is different today. I feel
I
like
know.
because we
just
got
so y'all
different.
know, we're in different chairs today, and so like this one, by the way, does not go up and down. So
Oh.
I'm even a little shorter than I usually am on camera because I take the chair and I push it like way up so that I look all statuesque, even though I'm only 5'4".
Yeah, me too.
So-
I have it as high as it can go.
So that you're all statuesque.
Right.
Yes. So, but today we're in different chairs, so I feel like I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be have some sort of interview when we're being accused of something later. That's why they put us in an uncomfortable chair
Maybe.
to kind of get the truth out.
Yeah, it's possible. You don't have the armrest to rely on, so
Yeah.
it's a little different. Maybe we'll do a better interview because we're in different chairs and we're not as comfortable.
Maybe we'll be on edge.
Yeah. Hey, no pun intended. Good stuff.
Yes. Oh, can I plug my friend Jonathan?
Go for it.
Okay, so a friend of mine, Jonathan Witten, he is up for a Broadway World Cabaret Performance Award, and it is by vote, and voting ends tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern time, so that would be for our LA people, that would be 2 o'clock. And if you go to BroadwayWorld.com to the Cabaret Awards voting, you can just do there. They just ask for an email, but they do not spam you. I've only received a confirmation that they received my vote. That's it. And he's for male vocalist, Jonathan Witten. I have known Jonathan, no joke, since he was about 4. We did community theater together growing up in Columbia, South Carolina, and we did Big River and all kinds of crazy shows. And he's always been so talented and really after it, And the best, though, I remember he came into an audition and he goes, I will be singing this. I forget what song he was singing. He goes, I will be singing this song. And oh, it's Neverland. Neverland from Peter Pan. And he goes, and I'll be singing it Acapulco, as opposed to a cappella.
Well, he
I
was
like,
4. I guess he has an excuse.
Right, yeah. He goes, but I will be singing Acapulco. And dead serious.
Good for him.
Yeah. And he does original music in his cabarets. It's not a matter of, taking from a bunch of people, but
I hope he's learned a cappella since he was 4.
He
That's
has.
his word.
he has. He's learned
Awesome.
many, many things.
Good.
Yeah.
So vote for him.
Yes. BroadwayWorld.com.
Apparently, they extended the voting dates.
Yes,
it
the
was
voting-
January 1st. I
Yes,
thought.
it's been extended to January 5th, which is tomorrow.
Very cool. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Doug Clayton of the LA Stage Alliance. Apparently, from the rumor mill, and by the rumor mill I mean Bitter Lemons. Apparently, Doug is not with the LA Stage Alliance anymore as of January 1st. He's moving on to other projects, and so I wanted to wish him the best of luck and success. He's been a big part of the LA theater scene for as long as I can remember, at least the last 10 years, probably more, and done a great job, and I know he's going to do a great job in whatever he does in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best wishes, Doug.
Yeah, he's been on our show a couple times. maybe get him back on, see what he's up to in the future.
Seriously, like, hello, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love that Colin Mitchell broke the story before Doug had a chance to announce it to everybody. Like he.
Really? That's
Like,
what happened?
Colin put it in Bitter Lemons, and
Were there any comments that followed?
yeah, like me and Michael Seal said, "Wow, we were really surprised." And then Doug put out a tweet that said "cat bag out." So
Oh, Colin.
yeah, but I don't know. I felt like maybe Doug should have the chance to announce that on his own, but whatever. That's cool.
Oh my goodness.
Colin's talking about things before people even know about them. So
basically, Bitter Lemons is becoming the Us Weekly of the theater scene.
basically, I feel like it has been ever since it came out. It seems like they're breaking stories over there before
Breaking
anyone
stories.
does. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who do you have on the show today? If you guys are still with us, by the way, after all this deathbed talk and whatnot. If you're still with us and you care enough to follow us on Facebook, go to facebook.com/lalalandtalk, twitter.com/lalalandtalk. You can send us an email at lalalandtalk@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And we have with us today the amazing singer-songwriter Mike Peralta.
What up? How you guys doing?
What's up, Mike? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's always fun to be here.
I
I
feel
love
like
you guys.
I'm doing it a reveal. Like, watch the chair reveal.
Very slow reveal.
You need to be like petting a cat or something as you slowly turn towards me. Today you'll be doing everything 2 octaves higher.
Yes.
That works too.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge for my next CD $1 million.
That's ridiculous. They don't even have CD players anymore. And I'm like, what? I just made like 4,000.
Why didn't you bring a cat with you?
No, seriously. Now I really want a cat here.
Yeah. If any of you have a cat and you'd like to bring it in the next 45 minutes, feel free.
Yeah, seriously.
So Mike, you're gonna play some music for us. We're gonna talk a little bit,
Sweet.
hang out.
We'll hang out. We'll get to know each other. We're going to wrestle around. I'll
Awesome.
get my gear.
Get your
Sounds good. Mike's always a lot of fun to have on the show. I think this is his second or third time. Is it your third time now?
Yeah, third time, yeah.
Third time back?
Yes.
Cool.
snaps.
I was part of the original guest crew because I was at the first location a little while
That's
ago.
right.
And then I had one here, and it was awesome. And now this is the third.
Very cool. Hopefully not the last.
Yep.
Me too, yes.
What do you think the first song that you want to play for us is? What's the name of it?
I think I want to play Will I Be Okay? Because I woke up with a slight cough this morning, and I'm wondering if I'll be okay. Even though that has nothing to do with the actual song.
That's okay.
But yeah, the
Good
title.
title.
You
I like
you
it.
are going to be okay, and I can't wait to hear it. So
Sweet.
take it away.
You can find Mike on MikePeralta.com, and you can also follow him along with 40,000 people.
It's like 44 right now. It's not gaining too much at the moment, but like it was gaining pretty fast for a while. So I'm trying to rethink my strategy.
This guy is insane on social media. He is so diligent and so in touch with his fans all the time. There's even a Mike Peralta fans Twitter account that I don't think that you started.
Yes. Shout out to Michelle Woodbridge. How you doing, Michelle?
Wow.
Very cool.
So
So you're really in touch with your fans on social media, and that's one of the things that I really respect about you. And
thank you, man.
and I know Dorothy does too.
I certainly do. I'm in awe of the whole getting all those followers thing, because I mean, me and my 40 peeps, I mean, we roll, but
I thought I was doing kind of okay with 600, but yeah, that kills me.
Yeah, it's good. I like to keep in touch with the fans. It gives me a confidence boost, because I'm like out on the porch checking the mail in my underwear, and my neighbor catches me doing that and stepping into a wet puddle with my sock, and then I come in, and I'm too lazy to change the sock, so my self-esteem is pretty low. Then I go on Twitter, and I feel really happy again. So it's a balance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitter is good for the soul.
Yeah.
That's what they say. You wanna go ahead and go into Will I Be Okay? And,
Okay.
We'll take a commercial break and be right back.
I will.
On La La Land on LA Talk Live, this is Mike Peralta.
I thought that if you were numb, you would be saved one day, and you'd still be hid away. Okay. been so long since I was young, and I was so undone. But I still walk in the way that keeps me blue. Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Dun, 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 dun. All of the times I was numb, it's everything I see for days. And I say I won't let it burn, but still do. I thought that I'd found the one, and I was so undone. But I still walk in the way that keeps me blue. Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Dun, dun, dun. I thought that if you were numb, you would be saved one day, and you'd still be in a way okay. I thought that I'd found the one, and I was so in love. From the first night in the stars till the day I'd gone. Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Will I be okay? Will I be okay?
Nice, Mike.
Very nice.
Awesome as always. So what I know this is a very easy question, but I'm really honestly curious. What is that song about?
I had just, lost a long-term relationship and a job and a place of residence. And I was just kind of wondering, what was going to happen to me. And I realized it was already at the point where I started to feel a little bit better about things, but I was still kind of not sure. It was a long time ago,
Uh-huh.
And I wrote the song to kind of like let myself know I would be okay by sort of putting the question in the past in a song.
I understand, yeah.
And then I thought maybe people could relate to it. You're kind of not sure what's going on. Maybe this can quantify the feeling and help you kind of get to a place where you're a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, I think
know.
sometimes if you like write it down or kind of chant it out yourself in whatever meditation you have, that does help you sort of give a physicalness to whatever is going on in your mind. Because if it stays all up here, I go crazy.
Yeah.
I go a little longer.
You got to at least songwrite or something to clear it out.
Yeah, clears it out and then, puts it in the past. It's like a tribute to troubled past stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, you're an Orange County musician.
Yes.
Would you consider yourself an Orange County musician?
I guess I say SoCal because it sounds cooler.
SoCal, yeah, it does.
It's cooler.
It does. Just
Yeah.
don't say Cali. People get mad when you say
Yeah,
that.
really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I just found that out like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. I
Okay.
guess people that are not from California say Cali, so when you say that to someone that's from California, they get offended.
Oh.
Really?
I didn't know it was an offensive thing.
Kind of weird.
I thought,
Whatever.
wasn't there a song like I'm going back to Cali? Like,
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. It's the culture now, I guess. Oh.
Written by an East Coast rapper, though, I think. Oh, no. That was Will Smith, wasn't it?
What?
No, that was the late and great Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G.
East Coast.
So is it legit or not? Like, is it?
Well, that was back in
That's
in the 80s, 90s, or something like that. So I'm going back to Cali. So
Got it.
his is 2014. So yeah, they might be like, come on, man, let's get away from that.
Are you sure it wasn't Will Smith?
No. He was
No,
it wasn't
he
Will.
does summertime.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, and parents don't understand.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to rap
yeah.
that to my friends.
Nice.
Nightmare on my street. Walking around the neighborhood. It was a nightmare on my street.
So, Mike, being a Southern California musician or an Orange County musician, I'm sure you've played gigs here in LA and
Yes.
gigs in Orange County. Can you talk about the differences in the crowd, the differences in the atmosphere?
I don't know. I'm kind of when I play like an OC, it's more of like the loner dude, lone cafe. It's cool, man. Or like some people show up and it feels like it's so crowded.
Right.
Like 4 friends. And like 2 of them I emotionally blackmailed, and then it feels like I'm the man because I brought like 5 people.
Oh, there's so many people
And then
here.
in
Yeah.
LA, it's like if you bring 5 people, then they're angry with you.
Got to bring in the crowds here for
Yeah.
sure.
So.
So I don't know, where does your inspiration come from?
I think, when I first started, I was sort of playing guitar with my grandpa. He was showing me some old country songs like The Barefoot Boy with Shoes On, and came running down the street. His pants were full of pockets and his shoes were full of feet. And it's like a simple song, and then eventually I found Nirvana and had like an old 3/4 size guitar that was so hard to play. It was like a redneck joke. I was the only person who was strong enough to play the guitar.
Nice.
Like the strings were like an inch off of the top. It might have actually been a slide guitar, I'm not sure. But yeah, so did Nirvana forever, and then I just sang Nirvana in the shower, in the car, with the windows rolled down at 3 a.m. for 3 years.
Cool.
So, and then I got into a bunch of other stuff after that. So.
And then when finding your own sound, because of course, all musicians are influenced by each other and all of that, but in cultivating your own sound, what do you think is the signature sound of Mike Peralta?
I don't know. It used to be like really angry. It used to sound like Nirvana a lot.
Well, I'm sure it
Screaming
evolves,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I eventually hurt my voice from just like doing too many gigs and staying out too late and drinking coffee and soda during like breaks and yelling with listeners instead of being quiet and like eating granola bars and like scratching my throat and just right. So I had to calm down eventually. So
Yeah, to
now
cut those granola bars, because that shit'll like do you in.
I don't know. Really? I mean, I don't know, because I'm just like guessing if that was part of the problem. I don't know. Because I mean, they're like really rough, right? And
They are.
absorb.
Could be.
Yeah,
And a
so-
lot of sugar. Sugar is not
Really?
that great for
Okay.
the vocals.
Yeah. So
I felt like a big slob earlier because I was like getting tacos. I'm like, Mike, do you want some tacos? He's like, no, I got the granola bar. all right.
I have a power bar
Do your
that's
thing.
softer.
The power
but
bar is
yeah.
different. You're right about that.
It's
Yeah.
easier on my voice. But I wanted a taco. I just, I had a power bar. It's a sad dilemma.
That's all right. That's all right. So what's happened with you since last time you were in here? I know that you've put out a single or two because I've
Yeah.
been seeing you tweet about them.
Oh, yeah, I think I got a between last time and this time. That might have been like a sponsorship with the local Sony store in Costa Mesa. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I got to
Nice.
have like my display and my face and stuff in the store, like on a big LCD.
What?
And I like showed up there and I was
Cool.
like doing a vlog, like, hello everybody, I'm Mike Peralta, and like this is the Sony store, and I'm cool and stuff. Everybody. My mom was there. She was like rolling her eyes the whole time. And then the manager was like, who are you? And I'm like, bro, like there's a picture right behind me. She was cool though.
That's great.
Yeah.
What song was that for? Was that for a particular song or?
I did a remix of a song called My Mind, which I could play for you guys. It's kind of tough, so if I screw up, I'm sorry in advance.
Love that.
But I remixed My Mind to be like louder and harder and stuff, like rock and roll instead of just like acoustic niceness.
Uh-huh.
And then another song called I'm Such a Drag, which has a radio-friendly version and a non-radio-friendly version. And
You don't have to be radio friendly here. You do
We
know
don't?
that.
Oh, that takes away so much pressure.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, every time I've been here, all the other times, I've been freaking out. Like, don't say,
No,
oh.
say it. Are you
I think
kidding me?
You
at
say
the
the worst
first
thing.
place we couldn't say stuff, but at this place,
Oh
my
we
Yeah,
God.
can,
here it's-
we can say stuff.
You say the worst thing.
Release
You say the worst
yourself and you shall be free.
Yeah.
You say the worst thing right now that you can say.
Well, shit, I mean, goddamn a bear.
Can you say anything worse than that?
That's up to Mr. Brett and Dorsey.
Okay. Oh yeah,
You
cultivate
gotta
your
say
show's
whatever you
image.
want. I don't care.
Okay, well I won't go as far as I was about to.
Well, the difference was at the other place we were on like cable, and so that's why you couldn't say stuff. But here we're out to a lot more listeners actually. So
Yep.
So it's even worse.
Yeah.
And it's also better because
Yes.
of the cursing.
there's a show called Ben with Mondo that's on at 3:00 on Saturdays. It's a good show, by the way. Check them out. And they, drink beer and kind of
awesome.
get drunk during the show sometimes. It's
Yeah,
great.
that's correct. And they just finished their 3rd season, so they'll be back for the 4th season, I believe, around March.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my God.
So you can drink and curse here at LA Talk Live.
I'll take a Coca-Cola Classic if you now that there's no cursing. I don't even drink that much. I used to drink a lot, but then I realized it's not very cool falling down the stairs repeatedly. It's cool to look at other people fall down the stairs.
Yes. It's entertaining. I don't know
Yeah.
if cool is the right word. Maybe entertaining.
Oh yeah, it's not cool, kids.
It's
Don't do
maybe
that.
a good experience to have once, though.
Yeah.
Just so you
Just
learn
once.
your
One
lesson.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One fall, hopefully no injuries.
Or like you think your friend's cat basket is your hat, stuff like that.
Right. These things do happen.
What's a cat basket?
Like a basket that a cat sits in, and then you just kind of thought it was your hat, and you're like, oh, I lost my hat. There it is. And then you put the cat basket on your head. And it
Okay.
stays there for a while because nobody even notices. Because everyone else is drinking too.
Speaking from experience.
Experience. Yeah, that was a literal memory.
Nice. I love it.
And I wasn't even trying to be cool. I just thought, like, there's my hat.
I can
So-
see how you would mistake that. You're drinking, you're not paying attention. These things happen.
I think you should. I think you should write a song called Cat Basket.
I should.
Yes.
I have a lot of songs that are inappropriate. That
I
yeah.
would, yes. And there's so many ways you can make Cat Basket even more inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just many ways.
Cat. I have a song called, well, it's not called that, but the main chorus is me singing over and over again, "Who the hell are you? And what are you doing in our bathroom?" I want to make a music video for it. It's really
Okay.
cool.
I love that. Did you live with a bunch of dudes and it was always every morning like, who is in my bathroom and why
No,
are they taking so long?
I was kind of writing it about myself. Like, I think I could do that one day to somebody, like, just show up in their bathroom and think about the secrets of the universe. And just as I come to my epiphany, the door opens and it's some lady in curlers,
Who are you?
Saying
and why
who
are
are
you?
you and why are you?
Yeah, and they
my-
get
In my
that
bathroom.
room,
Good stuff.
So.
You could compliment them on their hand towels. Be like, these are really nice.
Your hand towels are nice, miss. It was a pleasure meeting you. And I just jump out the window, crash through the glass.
He's
Awesome.
a wild man. He's a wild man.
This is why he's on the show.
Yeah.
For exactly these reasons.
This is why I'm gonna regret being on the show later. I'm gonna be like, can I erase this?
No, there are no regrets in La La Land.
No, there are certainly not. If that was the case, then we wouldn't be doing the show anymore. You want to play us another song?
Yes, I would love to.
We would love to hear one.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's this one called?
Maybe let's do My Mind and see if I can pull it off.
Can you take us
Alright.
into the history of it before the song goes? Or
let's
set
see.
it up for us?
Yeah, I was like, well, this one I think I wrote this one. Oh, when I was working at Disneyland, I was gonna say I wrote it when I worked when I was in high school. When I worked at high school, I worked very hard at not getting good grades. It was awesome.
With TJ Dawson working at Disneyland.
Yes,
Who just
TJ.
happens to be our guest coming up on the 18th.
Oh.
Oh, I thought for a second you were gonna say today. I was really happy.
No, I tried to
Aw.
get you guys scheduled on the same day. The timing didn't work out. But
Dang it. Well, TJ, if you're listening, hopefully you're listening now. Do research on your hosts. How you doing, man? I miss you. Shout out and stuff. Pull the rope really hard. He'll know what that means. He used to hate it when I pulled the rope
rope.
really hard
Pull the rope.
at Disney.
that down?
That was the one time when we
rope.
worked like very closely together at Disneyland. We were on rope. We had like a lot of other parts, but like the one job, like it was a rope. We were holding a rope, and I pulled it really hard. He
oh,
used to get so mad at me. Stop pulling the rope. Just dance and look happy.
Just
pull the
dance and
rope.
look happy.
Actually, he doesn't sound like that. I sound like that.
Which I have to know, what show were you working on at that point?
That show in particular was the Hunchback Festival of Fools Cavalcade, I think. It
Oh.
was right after we got done doing our stage show together. The just regular Hunchback Festival of Fools was like a ton of fun. And then for the cavalcade, it was like, kind of holding the rope in the back and dancing and making sure people didn't get too far forward, but making sure that the energy followed the parade all the way out. We'd wave to everybody. See you guys later. Tommy Lasorda, who I saw once, which was awesome. I performed for
Love
Michael.
it.
I performed in front of Michael Jackson when I was in Festival of Fools.
Stop it.
He was
That is
wearing
awesome.
he looked like one of the Emperor's royal guards with like a red thing, like in Star Wars.
Yes.
It's like the red thing and then the black slit in the front. And it was like so crazy. The security guys were like, the performers can't even use this exit. All the performers have to go like all the way around. We're like, this is our show. We're like, no, but Michael Jackson's right there. You see him? You can't go through this exit. It was awesome.
What?
I was so happy. I was like dancing like, Michael Jackson, you better like see me dancing right now. Even though I have no idea how to dance whatsoever. I just like kick and stuff. I'm like Elaine from Seinfeld. Am I talking too much right now?
Captain EO was in your audience.
He was in my audience. And I didn't even see Captain EO that year because it wasn't open, I don't think. But then they opened it later, right, or something?
Something like that.
Is it open now? Because I want to go on
They
it.
did
Or
like
they closed it down, didn't they?
They closed it down, but they brought it back for a
Yeah.
little bit, I think, and then they closed it again.
Yeah.
So.
It was good times.
Well, if you have any questions about Disneyland or anything else, make sure to give us a call at 323-473-3100, 323-473-3100.
It was good times.
Is the number
And,
there? No, the number's not there. I was being all Vanna.
Mike, take it away.
Okay. Good times, good times. I hope you know I think of you as friends. You know I'd always come around for you. You bring such light to me here in the dark. You bring such fun to everything I do. If I ever lose my mind, throw away the key for me. I'm not about to say I want your help out of there. I hope that soon I lose my mind, afraid to lose my mind. It is so cold out here, I can feel the warmth in there. I'd like to smile just like the TV stars, instead of not belonging anywhere. The days and nights are spent in hopes and care. It's going to be a while, but soon I'm there. But if I ever lose my mind, throw away the key for me. I'm not about to say I want your help out of there. I hope that soon I lose my mind, pray to lose my mind. It is so cold out here, I can feel the warmth in there. I'm not afraid to say I'm never gonna see you again. And I'm not afraid to say I'm never gonna see you again. So sad that though I tried, I'm never gonna see her again. So I'm not afraid to say I'm never gonna see you again. Hope you know I think of you as friends. You know I'd always come around for you.
Very nice.
Thank you guys.
Well done, sir.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Mike Peralta. All information on him at MikePeralta.com. That's PERALTA.
Awesome. Perfect.
.com.
And what's your Twitter handle?
Mike Peralta.
Mike Peralta.
Mike Peralta.
Very easy.
And then YouTube's like Mike Peralta Music.
Oh, cool.
That guy didn't want to give his name up.
Oh. Well, hey, here's a question: who has some New Year's resolutions? How about you? Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I hadn't really thought about that too much, to be honest. I would like to do more work. I'd like to do more stage work.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think that's great.
Yeah. Although this last year was the first year ever, since I've started acting, where I've been employed for every single month in the year. So that was pretty cool.
That is pretty damn cool.
Yeah. So maybe a year like that would be nice.
I like it. So let's put a quantifier. Let's put it out. So let's see, between rehearsals and everything, so like at least 4 shows. You want to go for
3? I did 3 this year.
3?
3 would be good.
3 would be good.
At least 3.
Cool.
And then I have something special coming up in the next few months that I hope to be very successful with, that I told you about, but I'm not going to talk about on air until it's for sure, because I don't want to jinx it. But
I think I remember.
You remember?
Okay. I think I remember it.
Yeah. So I have some kind of resolution that I'm not going to tell anyone anything about.
Got it.
How about you?
For me, for this year, and it's kind of a nice thing that my commercial agent Hugh Leon from Coast to Coast, who will be a guest on our show pretty soon, he says always try to book 2 more spots than you did the year before. So considering in 2012 I booked, what was that? Oh yes, 0 spots. So in 2013 I did book 2, so I did do 2 more than I did the year before. So this year I'm gonna go for 4. I'm going for 4, people. Going for 4.
What was the other one? You had your Big Lots campaign.
Big Lots campaign. The other one was a Wing Street spot that actually never aired, but I still got paid for it. So,
sure.
And I'll take it. I will take it.
I like Wing Street.
Yeah, they were very tasty. They're very heavy. When you have to hold a box of 20 of them and you're like, just stand there
like it doesn't
hey,
matter.
it's so awesome.
Yes.
Sinking under the weight of the bones.
Mike, do you ever sink under weight of bones when you're playing your music?
Sink under weight of bones?
You ever just have a chicken wing in one hand and strumming your guitar with the other? And
like, what is going on?
It's a little tough for you? No. This is not a serious question.
Okay. I was taking it way too seriously just now.
What about your New Year's resolutions, Mike? I mean, what do you have?
I try to keep the goals small because I want to be able to sustain them, and I'm trying to keep myself, realistic. So, for instance, a few years ago, my not New Year's, but in general, was when I go crazy, I'll just have 2 giant grilled cheese sandwiches instead of 3.
That's a manageable goal.
Yeah, and I started running 6 months ago, so I'm gonna try to run on the street because it's the treadmill right now. So I'm scared to go on the street. I want to roll an ankle or something. But I want to maybe try to get out there and do that.
Well, if I may suggest, you run on street like asphalt as opposed to concrete, which is what the sidewalks are, because the asphalt is much nicer on your joints.
Okay.
Or trails. Trail running is probably the best if it's dirt,
or
trail
sneak
dirt.
onto a college track or something like that.
Oh yeah, if you can sneak on a college track or a high school track, then go for that.
Yeah.
That's woo,
Okay. Yeah. Well, I want to do more gigs too, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
More work. Are you gonna put out any more albums? Or maybe a new album down the line?
Yes, I blew it. After the last release, it's been 6 months already, and I wanted to release one every 1 or 2 months. So maybe I need to get back on the ball on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after overworking myself, I booked almost no gigs because I just had one company that was giving me all these gigs, and I got complacent, and I just sort of just said, well, I'm just going to book with them from now. I don't need to go out there anymore. And then it dwindled down, and I was like, well, I need the vocal rest anyway, so now I need more gigs, you know what I mean? Got to get back.
I hear you.
And so that and the grilled cheeses and then the running and but just random stuff.
What are some of your favorite places to play? I'm wondering what are the best places in OC or LA or wherever?
I love right now the Long Beach Town Center because I love the sound guys. I've always loved the sound guy. Shout out to Andy Q if you're out there. He's the old sound guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Paul Anderson's the new sound guy. He's my friend. And yeah, it's because it's it looks glamorous, because a lot of times in entertainment, it's very not glamorous at all. And you just have to pretend it's glamorous, you're at the fair or something, and there was nobody there. But I filmed it, and I didn't film that there was nobody there, so I put that on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
So
it's all
the
smoke and
Long Beach
mirrors.
Town Center is pretty glamorous. There's sometimes a lot of people there, and it's next to a theater, So if Twilight 4 is out or something, everyone's stuck listening to me, and I'm ha ha. Captive audience. Can't even leave if I'm bad. I'll just play like I don't want to do my laundry.
Something tells me that does not happen often.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, not the laundry thing. I'm sure that happens all the time.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
You being bad, I meant.
Right.
It doesn't happen often.
Hey, I went to Fluff and Fold yesterday. I threw in the towel, literally, took the towels and threw them into a bag and went to Fluff and Fold. I'm like, take it. I can't deal. Tiffany's laundry.
I take it for granted that I have laundry right downstairs of my house.
And it's free, right?
No, it's not. You gotta use
It's not
quarters.
free. Well, we have it too, but then when it's 3 people, it's way more laundry. I could do laundry every single day and not be caught up.
Well, plus you have a little boy. Boys get dirty.
Yeah, he's not the
Easily.
problem actually. It's my husband.
Oh,
My
right.
husband he
Husbands
goes
get
through.
dirty.
He does. He goes through at least 2 outfits a day because he works out and then he goes to work. So I have to make sure those clothes look really nice and then sometimes he comes home and I he changes into different clothes to relax. And so it's like he makes all these. And I'm like, I'm the actress and I only have 1 costume change a day. But this guy has 3.
Travis, stop being so high maintenance.
No, he is amazing. He's amazing. So.
That's one of the things I love about this show is sometimes we can sit here and have a real serious interview with someone.
And
sometimes we can just sit and hang out with Mike Peralta and not talk about too much.
You're like, sometimes it's a great show, and sometimes Mike Peralta is on. And he's like, hey, I can get 2 days out of my underwear because I just turned it inside out.
Oh!
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
There's
I don't
that
do that
trick.
I did it once, though.
You can do it with socks, too.
I cannot redo socks. I have a phobia about having foot odor because I'm a dancer and we're very picky about the cleanliness of our feet. They may look ugly because they're all gnarled and buniony, but they will be clean. They are scrubbed. Do not take away my calluses, pedicurist lady. But yeah, I am so picky about socks and cleanliness. I mean, I use tea tree oil and the whole thing.
Well, I'll qualify that. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, you don't have laundry, you got to turn your socks inside out. Every once in a while.
Okay.
Don't say you've never done it. You've done it once.
I've never done it.
Really?
I can honestly tell you, I've never done it. If I think that I'm gonna have a sock shortage, I will literally wash out socks the night before because I'm not gonna do it.
I'm trying to think of a good sock pun.
I've never thought to do that, but I would. I think now at this point, I don't know. Maybe I can't because I always slide on my socks and it wears out the bottom. Maybe I can't turn them inside out because it'll be worn out on the top after that, wouldn't it?
Oh,
so.
maybe.
Yeah,
It'd be cool if you could slide into your socks, literally jump
that would be
into
awesome.
Ooh, that
Awesome.
would be nice. I like the grippies, I have socks that I wear at night, and they have grippies on them, so because I don't like to wear bedroom slippers, so I have grippy socks.
You try to slide and you just fall down.
No, I can't. Well, I have hardwood floors, so if I slide, it's going to be really tragic.
Well, yeah, but it's fun.
It could
If
be
you
fun,
don't
yes.
fall.
If you don't fall.
You know how they say anytime you're intimidated by somebody, just imagine that they have to put on their pants one leg at a time. For a while I was I thought I was so cool because I taught myself how to put my pants on both legs at the same time and jump up off the bed while I was doing it. So I'd be like,
What?
nobody can ever think that about me. And then I realized nobody wanted to.
That is a pretty neat trick, though.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I like to slide in my socks on the way to open the refrigerator door.
Holy crap, we have a caller.
We have a caller?
We have a caller.
Goodness gracious. Hello, caller.
Hey, what's up? Is Javon in there or what?
Is that, no, I'm sorry. You're calling for another show.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Have a good one.
But we
All
would
right,
be
cool.
happy to entertain your
I know,
ridiculous
right?
notions of...
Let me
I thought somebody wanted to contribute to the
entertain
sock
you.
conversation.
Yeah. He's like,
Let
I just have to
me-
say, I'm offended by your usage of socks. You don't turn them 180 degrees. You turn them 90 degrees when you... Gosh. Idiots.
Unbelievable. Mike, you want to play another song for us? What do you think? Because I don't know where to go in the conversation from the socks. It's hard to top that. We can only be topped with your music, honestly.
I'll take any chance to play my music. I'm having fun talking to you guys in general anyway.
We love it.
So this is a song, this is like an unreleased, released song. I have like a bunch of songs that I released, like all of these songs back in the day, but nobody ever listened to them because I wasn't promoting, so it didn't actually matter. So one day when I was promoting, I just like took them all down. I'm like, I'll just re-release these later, but like mix them way better because back in the day it was like 4-track.
Yeah.
Not cool, right? And playing drums by myself, like who does that? I mean, I'm not a drummer is the point, you know what I mean?
That's
It's
awesome.
like a non-drummer, like anyway.
No, the 4-track,
So-
bro. The 4-track. Everyone was
dig it.
using those.
Yeah.
That's how you did it.
So I
Yeah.
had a friend named Bobby. Can I say that? Can I say?
Yes, you can say
I
that.
just want to make sure I don't want to get in trouble or anything. So.
Well, like one of our sayings here is "Don't be an asshole."
Okay.
Which we used a couple
awesome.
times while you were gone.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Aw,
talking about that with Bonnie Gillespie. She was kind of saying the same thing.
You guys should like
exactly.
soundbite each other. Like get
Asshole.
one of you saying it in a way that sounds like very like you're upset or something, and then just play it all the time. Like a guest comes on the show, hey, how you doing? And then like, don't be an asshole. And then
Yeah.
you're like, whoa.
That was easy.
So this is when I worked at Disneyland, and like I had a friend named Bobby, and he'd always come up to me every day at work, and he'd be like, Mike, when are you gonna write me a song? You know, and I'd be like, Bobby, I'm not gonna write you a song, man. It doesn't work like that. You have to be a girl. You have to break my heart, you know, or I have to like not be able to get with you or something, you know, as a girl, you know.
That's the
how you
foundation
did
of
music.
all male vocalists.
That's what I wrote back in the day.
Male songwriting. I love it.
So he wouldn't stop asking, and he was always like, you know, write me a song. So one day I wrote him a song, and it was called Dumb Bobby. So this is the song that I wrote for him.
I'm so
Love
excited
it.
for this song. I can't tell you.
Oh, and we were in a show together, by the way. These dancers all complain about their muscle pain. I think it's kinda lame. It's driving me insane. Bobby, 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 Bobby. Some gum was on his shoe. He ate it with some glue. He should have thought it through. His ass is turning blue. Down Bobby, down Bobby, down Bobby, down Bobby. He doesn't sing the notes or swing on the big rope. He says he's in the show. Is he the talking goat? Down Bobby, down Bobby, down Bobby, down Bobby. Bobby and the lobby, lobby Bobby, lobby Bobby, lobby Bobby.
Woo! Oh, Bobby.
And he was so
That's
sad the
Bobby.
day that I put the headphones on him. He never asked me to write him another song.
You mean he didn't love that? What's wrong with him?
He was sad. He had the pouty face on the whole time. Like after the first verse, he was like, "This is not what I expected."
Well, you did write him a song, though. Yeah, you did what he asked.
Yeah, he's immortalized forever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Come on now, Bobby.
People can hear a lot of this music on YouTube, can't they?
This is one of the unreleased ones. I'm still waiting to remix it. Like I want to do big, hard distortion drums. You know, some synths.
Nice.
So
You need to have like a little echo in the back too. Like dumb Bobby, dumb Bobby.
I had a neighbor come over when I first recorded it, and he was doing falsetto. So I was like, "Damn, Bobby," and he was like, "Bobby."
That's awesome. Or you
Or
can
like
have like
dum dum dum.
You guys should come over for a guest vocal spot. That would be awesome.
we're there. dude.
I'll give you the stem tracks, and then you guys do like a little addition.
I love it.
Put you on there.
I love it.
Awesome. I could see this as like a Little Shop, the chorus girls in Little Shop. The
Oh
doo-wop
yeah, a
girls.
little doo-woppy
They have
kind of.
3 doo-wop girls. I don't
Yeah.
know. Very cool. So people can find a lot of your other music on YouTube, can't they?
Yes.
Very cool. And Mike Peralta Music.
Yes. Oh, and my MP3s are free. I don't know if they were free last time I was on the show.
What?
And we have a caller for you,
we
Mike.
do.
What?
And hopefully this isn't someone calling for another show.
It's like,
Hello, caller.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going? What's your name?
My name is.
Oh, okay. Good stuff.
The next person who calls in and asks us where the bathroom is on this floor, I will give them free MP3s.
Nice.
That's a deal.
That is a bargain, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
what I'll do.
That is a bargain.
Or, if you have any legitimate questions, you can ask those too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always works for us.
Good stuff.
We can.
So you're at MikePeralta.com.
Yes, MikePeralta.com. Oh, you can go MikePeralta.com/listen. And you can listen for free.
Uh-huh.
Or if you're on your phone right now, you can go MikePeralta.com/M for mobile. I wrote a mobile app. I'm a huge computer nerd, by the way. So it may or may not work, depending on if I just upgraded it and didn't pay attention to the consequences.
Huh.
Okay.
I have noticed that some people are kind of making their websites more mobile fancy.
Mhm.
Is that, I don't know if that's a correct terminology. Mobile fancy.
yeah.
There's a
Mobile
lot of
fancy.
theaters doing that.
Yes, I think that's smart because sometimes it's very unwieldy to
Mm-hmm.
try to read a big website on a little tiny phone.
There's something that you're working on at Theater Palisades to make us a little more mobile, isn't there? Or is that someone else?
Oh no, you mean the thing with the Q?
Yeah.
That didn't go.
Oh, it didn't happen. Okay.
It did not happen. But anyway, but also Theater Palisades coming up. We have a couple
Did you like
shows
how I
coming
led
up
you
there.
right in it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Opening this coming Friday,
Mhm.
which is
The 10th.
the 10th, is Talking With, a great play. It's full of, are there 11 characters?
I
think
think
it
there's
is.
12.
11 or 12? We'll
Could be
go with
wrong.
12.
Yeah.
Even dozen. So, and they're all solo. Basically, it's a night of solo performances by all these women,
Mhm.
and I'm really excited to see it.
Monologues by women.
Monologues by women, yes.
Written by
And-
Jane Martin,
Yes.
who surprisingly is a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then also coming up at Theater Palisades with Theater Palisades Youth, directed by moi, is Ever After, the musical, and that opens February 28th for 2 weekends only.
Very cool.
We'll have those kids on.
People can find information about that
Mm-hmm.
at theaterpalisades.com and theaterpalisades.org. Or they can call the box office at 310.
454
1970.
1970.
I knew the last four. I'm like, I hope she knows the first three. 310-454-1970, and talk to our amazing box office manager, Diane Grant, about all the amazing shows we have coming up.
Get a subscription. Oh my gosh, a subscription at Theater Palisades is less than one ticket at the Amundsen,
Yeah.
which is amazing, and you don't have to drive that far.
And you get a free ticket to the Morgan Wixon.
Yes, that's
their
true.
shows,
I totally
if you
forgot
sign
about
up.
that.
Totally.
Look at that.
And their season subscribers get a free ticket to us.
Get out of
It's a
town.
very symbiotic relationship.
Yes, symbiotic.
Good stuff.
That cross promo.
The cross parallel. Yes.
We wanted to talk too about Laura Benanti's show. Right?
Yes, coming up. I mean, she just did was the Baroness in the Sound of Music live performance on NBC, and then she won a Tony for playing Gypsy Rose Lee in I think it's the Patti LuPone revival.
I'm not sure.
I think it was that one. So she won a Tony for that, and she's just an amazing.
Amazing Broadway actor.
Yeah,
We tried to get her on the show.
I really tried.
Yeah.
Like the minute that press release went out, I was like, "And we need her on the show." He's like, "Nope."
Well, I didn't even tell you because she was unavailable to come on the show, so I even emailed him
About Skyping or something.
or calling in
Yeah.
or something, and she's a busy lady.
She's very busy.
Yeah. But maybe someday, Laura, we're talking to you. We'd love to have you sometime.
That's right. I know you do interviews because I've heard you with Seth Rudetsky. So
Yes.
I'm on to you.
Who has also been a guest on the show.
I know.
Seth, tell Laura to come on the show.
Thank you.
And then we talked about Theater Palisades. Let's talk about it next week. We have, we're going on hiatus for next week. We'll have an awesome rerun going.
Yep.
And then the week after that, January 18th, we have TJ Dawson in from 3D Theatricals, Mike's friend. And he's the artistic director over at 3D Theatricals. They do amazing work here in Los Angeles. They just finished Shrek, and they're doing good stuff. So can't wait to talk to him about. He actually got in. He is the person that when we were talking about, we had that long conversation about Sound of Music and our different feelings on it. He's the person whose tweet I read.
That you read. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
And he said he wanted to set the record straight about a few things. So.
Oh. All right.
We'll see.
Okay.
I think he has some. I think he wants to clear the record about some of the comments that he made and make them a little bit more understandable.
Okay.
So, good stuff.
Because that was the tweet that you responded to, and I responded to somebody else's.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he didn't care for it, and he listed very eloquently the reasons why. So he's just going to expand on that a little bit, and also tell us about everything that's going on at 3D Theatricals.
Yeah. Sounds great.
I can't wait to talk to him. Mike Peralta, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so much fun to talk with you guys and hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to find Mike, you can go to MikePeralta.com. You can find him on Twitter at Mike Peralta, Peralta, or you can go to YouTube, Mike Peralta Music.
Yes, God.
Anywhere else you want to tell anybody about? Any like your Facebook or something?
Do you have any dates coming up? Any gigs?
Yeah.
Show dates. I got one coming up in Long Beach. I don't have it off the top of my head, but you can go to my website. It's got all my information
Great.
at all times, and it tattletales on me if I make inappropriate tweets, so it's fun to go through all the pages sometimes.
Nice. Mike works so much that he can't even keep track of the dates that he's working.
Yeah. Well, right now,
what it
I
is.
think it's just like one gig, but like I work on just stuff. Maybe not shows right now, but I want to get more shows.
Okay.
Soon. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to like modify a guitar. Anyway, long story short, my guitar sucks.
Maybe the next time you come back here, it'll be modified.
Yes, I'll bring you the modified guitar.
Very
That'd be
cool.
awesome.
Love it.
Well, until next time, you want to take us out with a song, actually, Mike?
That'd be great.
And then we can forget our music.
I'll do.
We've got a live musician. In
I
the-
know. Why not?
What if it was an MP3 of me and I'm like, I'm jealous, but I don't think I should be.
Until next time.
Oh yeah.
What?
Until next time.
Yes. I'm Dorothy Dillingham Blue, and that
I'm Brett Chapin.
is Brett Chapin.
And this is La La Land on LA Talk Live. We'll see you at the top.
Sweet. What's the sound that you will make forever? Less or more if I would cry for you. Underneath the twilight moon and leather, or in a song with loving eyes on you. If you told them everything tonight, if you found the woods for sadness too, would it make you anything?